in the starting lineup tonight. He finished with 25 minutes. We need to mention that. That's kind of important for him tonight. But what did you see as far as Melton and the way that he impacted winning?
Well, DM, the healthier he gets, can create a shot for himself in any moment. One-on-one, he can do that. There's another guy who you can switch out. The guy that forced a tough shot on Dillon Brooks at the end of the game. You can put him on the offensive player's best player on the other team. He was the guy as a guard. He put him on a big man in Dillon Brooks, and he's able to get a stop on him. This is the competitive edge he gives the Warriors, but also the ability to play with multiple guards. DeAnthony Melton had Pat Spencer on the floor with him. He could have Steph Curry on the floor with him, which anybody can have Steph on the floor with him. But, you know, DeAnthony Melton can play with multiple guards. He can play multiple positions, but also a guy who can really switch from being an attacker to being a facilitator, and the Warriors really need that right now.
Yeah, I thought Melton, he took 9 threes, but I liked him attacking the basket. To me, the Warriors, they had 15 threes, as you mentioned, at halftime, Kareth. They came out of the third quarter, the first 5 points were layups, attacking the paint. So as the Phoenix Suns were honoring a three-point shot, the Warriors did a much better job attacking the paint. In turn, they got into the bonus. And really, the biggest part of the game really was the free throws. I mean, they were plus 12 from the three-point line, but a plus 10 from free throws. And last game, were they 1 for 2?
2 total, made 1.
Yeah, so that's a huge difference. A better balanced attack offensively. And it's easy to say it, but you have to have the talent to do it. Melton's one of those guys. He can knock down a three, but he's really good getting by his man. He can finish at the rim or make the pass out for an open shot.
DeAnthony Melton, a plus 21 tonight. We'll round it out by talking about Gary Payton II. An efficient night for him, but you also saw him show up on the glass, Moe.
Yeah, GP2, I mean, his offense tonight, much needed. We talked pregame. They had to generate offense from somewhere. Everyone had to have an uptick. Talk about uptick. 15 points for GP2, 3 of 6. He's always going to give you the defense and effort and rebounding, but they needed those 15 points tonight.
This is a good shot right here. That was a great shot.
Looked very comfortable. I mean, I think the trade deadline for everybody is a more relaxed feeling. But a guy like GP2, man, he was out there just flowing.
He was flowing. And what he brought in the first half was the attack to the paint. You saw him rolling to the rim. You saw him attacking the paint, getting by his man. This is a game where you needed everybody to do a little bit more. And GP2 did more. He got 8 rebounds. He got on the glass. He brought some energy. But he brought the attack of the paint that they desperately needed. And the combination of him and Gui Santos being able to attack, it kind of opened the floor up to where the shots got better, and that's how the Warriors hit all these three-point shots. So 23-pointers, just a result of the Warriors actually attacking the paint.
Yeah, 5 players in double-digit scoring on a night where they were shorthanded. Again, no Steph Curry in this one. The Warriors sent 3 players away at the trade deadline. Contributions from everyone, as you mentioned. And here you go, our colleague Dalton Johnson in Phoenix right now to cover the trade deadline. He mentions it is a loud locker room celebration. I want to know what music
they're playing. He's on the outside looking in.
I want to know what music they have going on in there. When we come back, we will hear from the head coach, Steve Kerr, trying to process the emotions of the day.
Toyota Warriors Postgame Live is presented by Toyota. Class-leading MPG and more hybrid models than any other brand. Toyota, let's go places.
Box 900 made threes club, which is, you know, a guy who's 3-and-D, definition of that, but at 7'2", he's a threat to protect the rim as well. The Warriors feel like he can fit in. He can fit into this ball movement style basketball. He can play defense with Draymond. Offensively, he can stretch the floor, can be that guy to relieve some pressure from Steph. The biggest question is he available and is he healthy? The Warriors are putting a lot of trust in their training staff, Rick Celebrini and the crew, to make sure that he's able to be on the court. But when he's on the court, he's dangerous. I mean, it's the reason why he got the nickname the Unicorn.
No question. Health is everything in sports and life. Without it, we have nothing. So that's obvious. But Porzingis, you can see exactly where he fits in. I just mentioned since Christmas, since Al Horford started playing consistent minutes, I'm amazed at how many flat-footed, standstill, three-point shots he gets because of the spacing, the ball movement. Porzingis is going to get those same looks. He's going to be wide open at the perimeter. He's more than capable of knocking down three-point shots. He's almost a 37% career three-point shooter. 19 a game, 7 rebounds. So if he's available, he's going to fit in perfectly. The question is when, how long they have him. But as you mentioned, Kareth, to me, it's a high reward, low risk. Because if it works, it's awesome. And maybe you re-sign him. If it doesn't, it is an expiring contract.
Yeah, just a little bit of an audition, I suppose, for the last months of the season on this expiring contract. A 7-2 center. Okay, Warriors will take a chance. All right, it is time for tonight's closing argument. It is time for tonight's Smart Play presented by Xfinity. We go to the opening play.
Play defense, so everybody just plays harder when the ball moves. Like a great shot pass.
Yeah. So nice touches for everybody, getting everybody involved early. Set a tone.
I mean, look, the NBA in general is a three-point heavy league, but it's the teams that create high-quality shots with ball movement, attacking the paint. You take a shot like that every possession. If you're going to have ball movement and a guy in rhythm, it is a better shot. But flip side, look at the shot that Dylan Brooks took. That was a three also. Dribble, 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 don't pass the ball. That's the difference.
Okay. I wonder if Steve Kerr was wearing a Santa Cruz Warriors shirt tonight to post game, because that's the last time Pat Spencer is going to see that logo. All right, when we come back on Warriors post game live, we got to talk about the wild, wild West, taking a look at some of the other trades today, and Draymond Green at the podium. A member of this team going forward after maybe some reality set in that he could be part of a Giannis trade package. Not the case. It'll be great to hear from Draymond.